Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Last time round we saved Detective Jowd from execution, but I don't think he's out of the woods yet. It's 11:13 PM. Now I'm back in the present and it's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. That's only natural. With the power failure, all the cell bars opened automatically. Plus now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynn, I stopped the execution, but that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. The darkness is thick, but it can also be our friend. Right now it's what Detective Jowd is hiding himself in. Hope he's alright in this blackness. Better find him, fast. Come think of it, he gave me some advice. Head for the spoon, he said. I wonder what that was all about. Was that a good move? Let's see. Okay, so we probably want to go this way. Head for the spoon. The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present. So here I am. Is Curry Lover going to wake up and do some digging? Oh, no, he's going to shuffle back out. The bell. Better go back. Oh, I'm back. Thank goodness someone flushed his toilet. That was good timing. Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him. That guy's got night vision. It's prisoner C-74. Secure the prisoner. Looks like there are hunters in this darkness. Hey, they haven't found Detective Jowd. So, where can we get to in this darkness? We can get to the picture frame and open it. That's an option. That's probably what we have to do. Huh? What's that red light? Yeah, it's the night vision. The hunter's eyes glow red. Ah, there he is. Doesn't look like escape's going to be easy. So let's open the picture frame first of all, and then we can get about the place. We've got a bottle, a blackboard, a bunk. A Jowd? Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. You the one who made that toilet bell ring? That's right. I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks for that, I managed to make it here. But how did you know to do that? I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon and my napkin. Wow, this detective is good. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Anyway, looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. So let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So we move on to the cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? The dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try it and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynn does. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully. I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is. Yeah, I did hear something about it being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, so... Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out the guard's line of sight, eh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. But how? What's your plan? Now, about that signal I want you to give me. Oh yeah, how am I supposed to do it? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? Oh, I'm impressed. Guess you have a sixth sense. I think it's more like a detective sense. That doesn't sound right somehow. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this here? I do. Yeah, where did that come from? Let's use it as our signal. How'll that work? If you press it, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So, for example, if you move to that spoon and press it, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Sissel. Okay, so where's the safe spot? That's the question. So, that red light. That's the light of the night vision goggles on one of the guards. I can use the light to let me know where the guard is. And if you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it. So, a safe spot might be under this bunk, for example. Go, go, go. Top stealth. Ah, there's another guard coming. Okay. But we can then get into that other guard. Into his bulletproof vest. And then we'll need to wait for him to come the other way, I think. The guards are on the move. Now what? You can get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. And I think you already know this, but just in case, if you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. We can. So, now we could get into things over here, but do we want to stay in our man for now? We could get into the toilet perhaps, but our man is going upstairs where there's another man. Let's see. Do I want to get down there under the stairs? Have I missed my chance there, or are we going to keep going? Okay, we're going to keep going. The area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. You won't find him here. This spot is safe. Go, go, go. There he is. Piss. Okay, it wasn't a safe spot after all. Why did the game tell me that? What just happened? Apparently there was a hunter lurking in the ceiling. I saw there was. Could you do something about him? It's so dark I couldn't even see the bullet coming. So what, he dodged the bullet if it wasn't dark? I feel like he wouldn't be able to dodge the bullet just because it's a bullet. Maybe we have to block the path somehow. Rather than just guide him under the stairs. I feel that was a mean trick by the game though, to say this is a safe spot. And then to get us like that. Right, there's a hatch mechanism, so we could open that. Ah! Good job, guard. And then, is he going to come back upstairs now? Yeah, he is. Okay. So he's coming back up. But the other guard is still... Because I want him to move. But I can't while the other guard is still roaming over here, right? Are we going to make it? Good. The other guard was in the process of falling back down again. I didn't realise the other guard was going to fall again. I thought he was going to close the hatch. But it seems not. So let's get back in this other guard. And then where will that allow us to get? So he's come back up again. And down again. Do we want him to stay down? Let's see. Maybe we want to close the top hatch. Ah, it closes both. Okay. So that guard is going to come back up. So we can get into valves, but we can't do much else. Waste basket. So they're both going to come up. The man's going to get into position. Then we're going to make him fall again. Okay. So Jowd can't get here. He needs to get somewhere a bit closer. We can also ring the bell. That will just alarm the guards somewhat. What's this hole? Okay, so that slows that guard down for a moment, perhaps. I'll check it out tomorrow. Are you gonna then... Okay, you're going back that way. Where's our other guard? Okay, yeah, this is our walking guard. So he's going to come back up the stairs. Then we could get Jowd in the can. But would that help us? Up he goes. Looks like our other guard was carrying on up the stairs though, which is awkward because I wanted to get into our other man. Yeah, we can't do anything from here, and one of the guards is going to come back sooner rather than later. There he is. Okay, so that won't work. I just can't seem to find the break I need. Then you'll just have to make one. Try to find a way. Maybe you can try calling me to all kinds of different places. I'm agreeable. I can go pretty much anywhere. Where do I want you to go, though? That's the question. I don't understand where you're supposed to be going, unless... it is through the toilet hole, maybe. Because our upper guard is now moving back and forth. He's no longer just crouching. What if we open that and drop him on his butt? And then we'll close it again as soon as we can. But then he immediately starts coming back up, so... yeah, and Jowd can't make it this far up. Okay. Can you make it to the bell? Can you get into the toilet hole? No. So if you can't get in the toilet hole, where can he go? Can he get into the valve? Let's see. Because we tried getting into the hatch before. I kind of want him to come up the stairs and then maybe drop into the ceiling bit, but what if we drop this guy and he starts going back up? When he falls again, we'll close the hatch. Okay, we can't close it straight away. By the time we can close it, our man's already working his way back upstairs. Oh, he can move to this valve thing. Right, so we can climb up into there. But what's the timing on that? So we need the hatch open, and then he needs to climb in there while the guards are busy. But because he doesn't go up the stairs to get in there, we probably want to open the hatch, and then he can climb in there whilst the other guard is making his way back up the stairs. So yeah, you fall down. You come back down. Oops, bit too soon. Now. It's slow, but we made it. Cool. Now with the hatch shut, we can get Jowd over here. Nice rolling, Jowd. Now what? Are you now going to walk on further? Because you weren't doing this before. That's annoying as well when puzzles like change the rules. But so be it. Can you roll to here? He's trying. And he's made it. Hatch mechanism can be opened. And then guitar can be played to lure this guy over? No. Drum can be played though. Yep, see you later, friend. And then we can get Jowd up into this bunk, maybe? Ooh, he's agile. If I move now, I'm going to fall. Could you close the floor hatch for me? Well, you know it's there, so just don't fall. Silly man. Anyway, get into the bunk. So, what do you think? I'd say if we come this far, we did it. Great job, Sissel. It wasn't that great. That was pretty lame. The basement generator's been repaired, restoring power to all areas. Cripes. We need to go. Ooh, we just made it. The question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You better be kidding. But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know. I doubt anybody would welcome me with open arms. When you tried contacting Lynn? You went to see some Justice Minister guy. So, an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report into the Justice Minister? Is that it? I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I better run. That would be nice, yes. Alright, Sissel, until we meet again. And he's off. It's now saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? Guess all I can do is believe in Lynn at this point. Detective Jowd was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Now what? Stephanie trick time once again. I guess in the phone. Power's on. And guard room. Find an external line. Detective Jowd's "Until We Meet Again" came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Hello, this is... Cecil, are you there? Hello, who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Cecil, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute. He's a clever one, this Jowd. We've got a new phone line to go down. External line. Where are we? On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. Ah. That great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanela. I believe that's my line, old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. When I looked up, my eyes full of tears, and there you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Because now that I've found you, man, I'll have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean, after all. So, we're in the phone. Let's get into Jowd. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? That's pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. Your lost memory. You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? In return for tonight's fun little game, is that it? Yes. I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment. And that's the only help I can give you right now. That man pointing the gun at you right now. He says you're a good friend. We were, back when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the Special Investigation Unit, the top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat? Somebody looking to get promoted to the top. What's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course. Like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? If it were me, I'd go with a black coat. Didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. Everyone makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanela has chosen the path of the white coat. And he'd do anything at all to hide his coat's shadows. Like send his good friend to the gallows. Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive, in order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there? Alright. I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. What? It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl, and I stole away the life of a man. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could that little girl be Lynn? She told you about that. Yeah, she said you were a hero. Now, just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. So we're back in the park 10 years ago. 10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Jowd, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. You knew so mind at least. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. And the man died. I took his life. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. Nonsense. You did what you had to. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favour to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. Sissel, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? Might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. So we're going to head there. Oh, it's Lynn. Hello? Everything's fine here. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. Chicken kitchen's next door. Goodbye. Seems like everything's not fine there. Sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Sissel? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget. I have a little something for you. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, then don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. This is it, Sissel. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. I'll remember that. Sir Jowd, once again, in danger. They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope, no cause either. Without any cause, I can't follow after him. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I best go find Lynn. I'll follow the path Detective Jowd pointed out to me. Past the Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. There we go. Another chapter done. That was quite an annoying challenge to escape from the prison, just because, partly because it led me the wrong way, and then partly just because the timings were a bit weird and I wasn't quite understanding where I was allowed to go and where I wasn't. But we got the job done, and that's the main thing. And now it looks as though chaos has followed Lynn once again, this time to the Justice Minister's office. So next time we'll be going there, and by the time we get there, she'll probably be dead again, won't she? But we'll deal with that, we always do. Until then though, thanks for watching, friends.